Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Please consider subscribing because I make new videos every single week and I think they're quite decent. So today I'm going to do something that I have been anticipating doing for so long. Primark. I have been a bit not too sure about cheap makeup. So if you don't know, Primark is this super popular shop in the UK where you can get clothing, homeware, shoes, bikinis, men's, women's, babies, children, just backpacks, sunglasses, you name it, it's everything. And it's really, really affordable, which can ring a little bit of a bell to me. Is it good? Is it not? We don't know. I went to Primark in London recently and I bought so much makeup. I bought brushes, I bought nails, I bought lashes. I am going to do a full face of Primark today. Pray for me. To be honest, it all looks really, really good. I'm surprised at some of these things, like just this bronzer, just look at that. It looks like golden butter and I'm super excited to try this on. In the shop, there weren't a lot of actual testers, so some of the shades I've just had to guess. People of the world, because Primark is like a tourist destination of itself, especially in London. Stop opening things! Stop opening makeup. Stuff that, if it doesn't say tester on the box, you're not supposed to open it. So many things that I found had a broken seal or had obviously been tried on, but it didn't say tester on it. So please, please don't do that. If you've been here before, you might have noticed I have colored my hair. I'm super excited about it. I'm living my unicorn fantasy right now.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
Into the video, we're doing a full face of Primark makeup only. Whoa. So the first thing I'm going to try is this primer, which is called Prep and Perfect Hydrate Enriched Skin Primer containing vitamin B3 and vitamin E. This is what it looks like. The bottle, or the whatever you call this, the component, smells amazing. It's like a cream and peaches. It's also cruelty-free. I've seen a couple of the products, maybe all of them, have got the Leaping Bunny sign on the back of it. So it's cruelty-free, which is nice. Made in China. Basically, I know some people think, oh, but China, they test on animals. Not if it's made in China, just to clear that up. Say an eyeshadow palette is made in the UK and sent to be sold in China. They then test it on animals to make sure that it's safe for their consumers to use. I know it's awful, shouldn't be happening. However, if the product is made in China, they trust themselves, so they don't test on animals. So it is right that it can be cruelty-free and made in China. What's gonna happen? Okay, it comes out white. You can still smell it on the skin. It's not overwhelming, but if you're very sensitive to smell, it might trigger you a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that the smell will go away. That's quite nice. It creates like a tacky base. It doesn't like create a blurring effect or anything like that, or like cover up your pores, but it does feel like my skin's like ready for some foundation. Okay, what I will say is that if I rub my skin, which I probably shouldn't be doing, it kind of feels like it's building up a little bit. So if I do that, it's rolling up a bit, like it's separating. This is the My Perfect Color Glow Foundation, medium buildable coverage, radiant natural finish, and it's got SPF 30 in it. And it's a glass bottle, which is quite nice. That's not something I would expect from Primark. This one has not got that Leaping Bunny on it, so maybe this one isn't cruelty-free. Okay, and I also bought a 2-pack of sponges. Ooh, they're all over the shop. A 2-pack of sponges from Primark. I didn't show that in the video because I must admit, I've already opened these and tried this one. Because I've already tried these, I can tell you that the sponges pick up a lot of foundation. I mean, if you want a really natural finish, your foundation still looks nice on the skin, but these sponges do pick up a lot of the product. And they have grown! This is the nude beige, by the way. I didn't say that. The nude beige shade. Drip some on here. Let us try. It's a fairly good shade. Maybe it's a tiny bit yellow for me. Okay, so what do we think? I've not done the forehead, but I've done this side. So that's the side with the foundation, that's the side without. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It does what it says. It's a medium coverage foundation. So what I'm gonna do the other side of my face, and then I think I will do a second layer just to see how much we can actually build this foundation up. I don't think I've ever gone for a glow foundation before. It's definitely giving me glow. But does it look like I'm just sweaty, or does it look like I've got a glow? It sits quite nicely on the skin right now, but will it last? Because it does feel like this might just be the glowing effect of it, but it does feel like this is gonna slip and crease all over the shop. You definitely need to set it down quite quickly because it is already residing in my creases. But before we do that, we need to get some concealer on this face. And I am going to use the My Colour Perfect Foundation and Contour Stick. And contour stick? Is it 2 in 1? This one hasn't got the leaping bunny on it either. So, foundation and contour stick. That's the product. I'm going to use that as a concealer. That feels like something I used way back in the day when I was like 12. Kind of smells like Play-Doh. Right, let's use the other sponge, the one with the funky shape. That blended in really well. Bit of a subtle one, obviously I couldn't try the shades out because there weren't testers for these. I think I probably would have gone for a lighter shade. This is the shade Porcelain. With the foundation, it's settling into the creases, but obviously you need to set it, so that's not really saying that it's a bad product at all. So that's what we're going to do now then. We're going to set the face, and I have picked up the shade Porcelain again. This is my Perfect Colour Loose Mineral Powder, buildable coverage, matte finish, oil free. And this one's got the leaping bunny sign. Ooh, that comes out really weird. It's like it comes out in like little pearls, like stuck together, and then they come apart. Meh. Let's see what happens. Okay, I did buy some brushes, but I don't know if I bought a brush that would work as a powder brush. Well, actually, let's try. I know it's a little bit big for the eyes, but I bought this large fan brush. It was on sale. Used to be $2.50, now it was just £1. Feels super synthetic, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. That smells like it was made of something very flammable. That actually does not look too bad. It's settling in my pores a little bit. I'm not expecting it to be Laura Mercier. For a £2 powder, this is performing really well. I'm excited about this. So far, the products are performing much better than I was expecting. And like I said in the beginning, I was a bit apprehensive. I've been apprehensive about this kind of makeup. When you're selling foundations and stuff and mascaras for like £1, what is in it? Like what kind of ingredients can you use to still make money on a product that's £1 or £2? I don't have particularly sensitive skin when it comes to makeup, but if you do, just check the ingredients. I mean, you should always do that anyway. So this is obviously a brow pencil in the shade Granite. Oh, it's a nice color. A little bit dark for me being blonde, maybe not. Oh wow, definitely a little bit dark for me, but I quite like the shade. Tiny bit streaky, like it's clumping up a tiny bit. Let's try the spoolie. Yeah, that looks fine. I made it too thick. We'll clean that up, no problem. But yeah, no, that's actually really nice. I must say this is a good product. It's creamy, it goes on quite nicely. Like I said, it does clump up a tiny bit, but after you've used the spoolie, that kind of cancels that out. Tell you what, that will do. And I'm actually really impressed with this. I mean, like I said, obviously I've got very dark brows. I think we need to contour and warm up the face a little bit. So I bought this eyeshadow palette, which also turned out to be like a bronzing contouring palette. Literally called Double Take Eye and Face Palette. This has got the Leaping Bunny on it. They had so many eyeshadow palettes in Primark, and quite a lot of them. You know when you see an affordable eyeshadow palette and you definitely feel like they've drawn inspiration from somewhere. So this is the eyeshadow palette in here, and I definitely get like a Urban Decay naked vibe from this. And they also had quite a few that reminded me of the Anastasia palettes, especially the is it the Subculture? Yeah, the Subculture Anastasia palette was definitely like represented. And this is what the face one looks like. And the shades have got cool names. This one there is called Peach Please, then it's Roasted, Not So Subtle, and Throw Shade. This reminds me of my summer job back in Norway. I used to work the summer cover at reception at my dad's job in Norway. He's the general manager of this car dealership company. The cars on display, like the new cars, they would be sprayed with the spray and then obviously to make them look shiny. And this is what that smells like. That shiny new car wipe smell, that's what it smells like. I don't think that's a good thing. But it looks really pretty, so we're gonna try that. Again, I didn't buy any other face brushes, so we're gonna brave it and just do this all over the face. Right, let's just do the Throw Shade first, which is the darker shade, and see what happens. There's a little mirror in here, that's nice. Right, what do we think? Ooh, that's quite nice, and it blends really nicely. Hello? Just the neck a little bit. There's hardly any pickup in the pan. This blends really nicely. I must admit, I'm impressed by this. Roasted looks like. Got a little bit of a golden shimmer in this one. It's almost working like a highlighter. That's really pretty. If you want a subtle glow and just a tiny bit of a something pink, but rouge it ain't. I'm gonna put this brush away for now, and I'm gonna just pick up my normal rouge brush. Ooh, wow. So Peach Please just sprayed itself all over the palette. Careful with Peach Please. Dab slightly, don't swipe in it. Nah, it looks so beautiful in the pan, but Peach Please is fallout galore and it comes off a little bit patchy. Let's just go straight to highlight, and I'm going to use my Jeffree Star brush because this is by far the best highlighter brush I've ever used in my life, so it's definitely not going to be the brush's fault that this product doesn't work. So I'm going into Not So Subtle, which is the highlighter shade. A little bit of pickup again in the pan, and let's see. I mean, that's cute, you can definitely see it. It's definitely giving quite a nice like wet look to the face. It's not that beaming highlight, but it's giving a really pretty like wet look, so I would definitely recommend it. So what I want to do now is do eyeshadow. Okay, so I bought the complete brush set for eyes, which is really cute. This was £3.50, so inside you get these four brushes, and they look quite nice. And then you get this, you get this little storage unit for them, which is quite decent. Bigger, fluffier blending brush there. You got an angled precision brush. Got like a packish / crease brush, I suppose, quite thin. And then you got a little packer brush. Let us try. So let me just show you again the eyeshadow palette. So in here we've got Says Who, Molten Gold, Iced Up, Soulmate, Granite, Lights Off, Babe, and On Fleek. Now I'm gonna tell you a secret about me. I hate the word fleek or on fleek. The first time I heard brows on fleek, I literally... Looking at it, and I thought this in the shop as well, when you look at it, it almost looks like plastic. Like it's not real, like I could just pick this up and it was actually just a picture, like a cardboard picture. Random swatches. They swatch really nicely. Obviously, finger swatches do not really tell you what the product's actually going to be like, but... put myself in a stupid position for this. That looks really nice. They all swatched so evenly, no patchiness whatsoever. Okay, well let's see if that will be reflected in my eyes. Okay, so what I've just noticed, there's shimmer in every single shade, so well, we're still gonna try and make this work. So I'm gonna dip into Soulmate, which is that one there. That's one of the mattest in here, even though I can see little specks of gold. And I'm gonna use the big fluffy one. Pigment Ahoy. I have no plan. I have no idea what I just did. Okay, so the brush is okay. It's not amazing. Quite stiff, but what that is actually allowing me to do right now is to blend out in such a way that I'm getting rid of a little bit of the pigment, because that did go on a little bit darker than I wanted it to. It's a really buttery eyeshadow, and I don't think I've said that about an eyeshadow ever. Almost like I'm working with a gel, but it's definitely powder. That's quite cool though. Right, and then what do we think? I'm gonna try Iced Up, like a lighter version of Granite. I'm gonna try the packer brush here. There is no pickup in the pan. I'm so impressed. That is gorgeous. Wow, what? I have not wet the brush and it's going on like a dream. Can you see that? Oh. When I'm looking in the mirror, it's like, oh, it looks so gorgeous, and I look up and it's like patchy the house, but this though, the shimmer shade, hello, good morning, here I am. Primark, what? That's insane. That's actually insane. I love that. Right, I'm gonna try just to put a little bit of Granite on top of it, just to see what happens then. This is what the Transformer shades in the Urban Decay Game of Thrones palette should have been doing. I've made coffee. That will do. Right, where were we? I was blown away by the eyeshadows. And I just want to say as well, after swatching on Fleek, this glittery, silvery shimmer has come out. I might use it in my outer corner V, or maybe under my eyes. Let's do under the eyes just to see if that will actually pop through. Actually, no, I'm going to put on Fleek in the outer corner V, and then I'm going to put Molten Gold under my eye because I have to. I'm going to go in with this weirdly shaped packer brush. What usually happens with shimmers like that is that they don't actually show up on your eye. I had that with one of the Morphe palettes where there was a black in there that had like glittery shimmer and I was living for it. But you couldn't get it to show on your eyes with a brush like at all. Yeah, it's not really coming through the shimmer that I want. A little bit, not a lot. It's coming more of just of a like a shimmery black, not that glitter that I could see popping through. That's still really pretty though. It's blending in nicely. It's not patchy. It's got a minuscule amount of fallout on your face. Nothing crazy, and it doesn't stay when you try and wipe it off. Okay, so I'm going to take the little precision brush and take the Molten Gold under my eye. Oh, that's pretty. So obviously we still need to tidy up and, ooh, tidy, and blend. Eyeliner. Ooh, now I'm excited about this one because this is something that I haven't used before. It's a brush in... Okay, so this is the PS Gel Eyeliner. It's £1.50, practically free. And then it says brush on top. Oh, there it is. Take this off and then there's this little pot. So wish me luck. Let's try. Yeah, that's quite nice. I like that. Obviously going on top of a shimmery shade, it's going to lose a little bit of its like blackness, but I suppose we can just keep building. That went on really easily. Again, very buttery. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Primark, you're doing so much better than I thought. I feel bad for thinking that this was going to be bad. I think when I first got introduced to Primark, I was 10. And I think back then it was probably not the place to go and buy makeup. But now, especially the eyeshadow palette, and this has really, really impressed me. Lashes I have got, they had a couple of options. I was looking for a wand that looks more like what I would normally gravitate towards. So the one I chose, this is the PS Dramatic Lash. This is a full volume lengthening mascara, and it's got the bunny on it again. And the wand looks like that. So my go-to mascara, if you've seen my 10 recommendations video, is the Rocket Volume from Maybelline. So that looks fairly similar to that one, which is why I ended up going for this one. Let's see. One feels really soft. Don't know if I like that. Oh, someone's coming home. It's a Hugo!
Well,
Hi.
hello.
I'm not done because I ran out of space and I had to...
Oh, you still filming?
Yes.
Hello, world.
Hello. Hugo says hi. Oh, but you can come and give your opinion.
Oh, yes.
That looks quite nice. It's not as voluminous as I would like it, but it's definitely really nice and lengthening. What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice.
What do you think of my whole face?
I like it. I like the Aladdin eyes if you...
The eyeliner.
Yeah.
Is that what you tried to do the other day?
That is what I tried to do the other day.
We'll keep working on it. I mean, that's really pretty, and it definitely does the job. Would it replace my Maybelline one? Absolutely not. But it's good. Okay, and I also picked up some liquid lipsticks, which I am really excited about. So I've got the Romantic Edit, and I've got the Tropical Edit. And they are both £4 each, which means it's £1 per lipstick. Cute little component like that. That's the Romantic Edit. And then this is the Tropical Edit. And it's cute because they got the shades like on top of the box like that. I like it. So, which one will go with the look that we're doing? Oh, there's a liquid gloss in this one. So the one at the corner there. Okay, which one to choose? Let's try the nude because I feel like it's going to become a bit weird with a pink or a red. Oh my word, she overdrew. Never mind. That is really cute. I really enjoy this color. Now the question is it going to dry the house? It doesn't feel dry. I know I've only had it on for like 30 seconds, but the only thing I will say, it's kind of settling in the creases of my lips. Right, maybe I'll try this gloss on top of it. So that definitely got rid of the creasing. Obviously, I have no idea how this will wear. I will probably put that in the comments down below to let you know like how this held up. The foundation has now been on for probably about an hour and it looks really decent. It's settling a little bit in my like smile fine lines. Really looking quite decent and pretty. I've also picked up some lashes. Now, these are called the Full Look lashes. They look quite different, but they're supposed to be the same. I'll pop the lashes on and I will be back. Right, the lashes are on and they're really pretty. They're extremely lightweight. The lash band is some sort of plastic, which I thought was a little bit weird. It's literally, I don't know how many times you'll be able to wear them. If you're careful, they should last you a couple of tries, and they were £1. Yeah, that's really, really pretty. Your golden highlighter. Now, I am going to probably use this all over my body at some point. I will try it a little bit on my cheeks. It might be a bit too dark for me, especially as I've had no sunshine on my body whatsoever this year so far, but let's see. Pretend that it's a bronzer as well. I'm having like an iconic London moment. I am loving this. I'm gonna put a bit on my arm. how lucky am I? In the same little team as the primer that I had, I've got the hydrating setting mist. Oh well. That is a concentrated, look, can we see it? This was the hydrating one as well as the primer. They did have a glow one and I believe a matte one. They had a couple of different options, so depending on what you want, they will have an option for that. Let's release the mane. I believe I've created my summer fantasy here. What do you think?
I like it. Yes, I like the colours. I like the eyes. Oh, the eyebrows also. The eyelashes also. Primark.
Yeah, it's all Primark. Do I look sweaty or do I look glowy and hoey?
No, you look glowy and hoey.
Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed it down in the comments. If you watched all the way to the end, put a little lizard down in the comments so I know that you did. And I will see you in my next video.